7. Did you find those numbers? Oh. Yep, they multiply to 8. How'd you get them to add to -2? -4, +2. Yep, they add to -2 and multiply to -8. You're on a roll. There are my factors. X minus 4 equals 0. X plus 2 equals 0. Got it? 2 answers. X equals -2 and X equals 4. So you're thinking again, oh, we're going to have 2 sets of answers just like number 1. Somebody tell me why we're not going to have 2 sets of answers. Please go back and read the problem. I am not going to have 2 sets of answers here. I am about to reject one of them for a great reason based on this word problem already. Emma, go. Find 3, ding, 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 positive numbers. So right now, based on my answers, which one am I going to reject? See ya, that's gone. -2, gone. So what's my first integer? 4. What's the second one going to be then? Second is 5, and the third? 6. Everyone all good? Why I'm rejecting -2? It said clearly in the word problem, I needed positive number. Positive. Yep. Let's do that now. Let's go over tonight when it says consecutive, odd, or even. All right? Because you will not set it up x plus 1, and x plus 2. Okay, you're not going to set it up that way. You got a question, or you're going to?
Yeah, I got a question.
Yeah.
You could check this by going through and reading the word problem and putting the numbers into the.
Correct. Yep. So hey, the product of the first and the second. What's 4 times 5? 20. Ready? Is that 2 more than 3? What's 3 times the third? It's 2 more than that. Done. Magic. You good? Okay, tonight, over the weekend, because I don't want you to skip it, when it says consecutive, odd, or even. All right? Let me go back to my consecutive integer guy here. Hey, consecutive, I don't care. Could give me consecutive, odd, or even. Get away from the negatives. Don't be a superstar.
10, 11, 12.
Those are consecutive. I need consecutive, odd, or consecutive, even ones.
11, 13. Oh, sorry. 2, 4, and 6.
Okay. First one, you're still going to call what? That's still not going to change. So let x equal the first, but I'm not going to let x plus 1 equal the second. How do you go from 2 to 4? You actually add 2. So x plus 2 equals the second. If you needed a third one, how do you go from 2 to 6? How do you go from 2 to 6? Add 4. So x plus 4 would be your third. And this is odd or even. Doesn't matter. If it asks for odd, here's my setup. If it asks for even, here's my setup. We okay? All right, so please remember that for this weekend, all right, because I believe there is a consecutive, odd, or even one. All right, we got one more before we call it a day here, which is our good old rectangle problem. All right, any rectangle problem, I'd highly recommend, actually, you know what, forget the word recommend, require you to draw out a little rectangle diagram to see this. The length of a rectangle is 3 times its width. Which one's the smaller one? The length of a rectangle is 3 times its width. So what's smaller, the length or the width? That's what I would call x. Okay, so let x equal the width. Now, I don't, some people may call that the length. I don't know. And what's the length going to be if it's 3 times that? 3x. So 3x will be the length. We okay on the setup so far? Emma, what's your deal?
I'm confused on why you put the 3x and the x with the, it doesn't matter.
Well, I know. What did you think the width is where I put? Okay, then you do that. It doesn't matter. You put it wherever you want on the diagram. All right, you put it wherever you want. I just think width wide, so that's why I put it there. All right, get off my case. All right. Oh, we still in here? Yeah, buddy. All right, ready? The width. What do we call the width? X increased. Decreased by 1 meter. This is being decreased by 1 meter. What should I put with it then if it's being decreased by 1 meter? Okay, you guys are with me. Good. And the length is being increased by 3 meters. What should I put with the 3x? All right. The area is 72. I always put a big A there, 72. Anybody know the area formula for a rectangle? If you don't, please get to know it very, very quickly. Length times width. Yep, length times width. Ready? What do I have up here as my length? 3x plus 3 times the width. X minus 1. Length times width equals area, which we know is 72. And what am I have to do with these two? Double distribute. All right. This stuff never goes away, I know. Let's see. 22. Help me double distribute. 22. 3x squared minus. Yep. Plus. Ooh, a little something happening in the middle there. Yep. Minus. Yep. Equals 72. When I clean up that left side, what happens to the negative 3x and the positive 3x? Ooh, okay. All right. So 3x squared minus 3 equals 72. Sam, what's up next? Because everything's combined. I'm ready to factor, but I can't yet because get one side equal to 0, subtract the 72 over everybody, combine it with the negative 3. We'll end up with what here? 3x squared minus 72, sorry. We'll end up with what here? Minus 75, yeah, equals 0. Ooh, anybody worried? Because those aren't perfect squares yet. GCF, what is it? Yeah, take out a 3. Now look what we're working with. X squared minus. Woo! Yeah, buddy. Here we go. Can you factor that again for me? I hope so. X squared minus 25. 19. Want to factor that again? You got it. Does the 3 mean anything to you on the outside? Nope. All right, so I have x plus 5 equals 0. X minus 5 equals 0. One solution will be negative 5. Another solution will be positive 5, but there's not 2 sets of answers here. And I realize the word problem says nothing about positive or negative. What figure are we talking about? A rectangle. Have you ever heard of a negative side? No. Anytime we deal with any type of figure, you can never have a negative side. I didn't need that. I needed the x. There we go. So what is 5? What did we call x? Oh, look. What did we call x? The width is 5. So that's the width. Meaning, what do I need to do to 5 to get to the length? Multiply it by 3. So what's my length? 15. So the length is 15. One last thing before you do it on a separate sheet of paper like you've been doing, please. Answers are already up on Aspen.